All right. I get it. Um, Zoom with the consent. Thank you. All right, let's do this. Nerdsy, is you ready?
Yes, I am.
Del Pesh, is you ready?
Oh, I gotta advertise the pod. Yes, I'm ready. Hold on. Just give me a second. No,
Okay.
you can keep talking, but
Okay.
I gotta
In a in a world where
I
um
gotta advertise this.
in a world where Wingstop will finally be at Yorkdale right beside the Chick-fil-A, this is the vent. I'm your host, Jay Hunterville. We got the Nerdsy in the building.
Hey.
We got Del Pesh in the building.
Woo 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 woo. I'm like looking. I forgot where the camera was. I'm like looking around. Like, where's the camera? Oh, it's like right there. How's
How
it
are you
going?
how are you guys doing in this life of stage two? Everything's opening or stage two right now.
Can
How you guys?
stage three happen already? I need to get these pumps. Get
I
these
mean,
these
I'm
workouts
pretty
on.
happy. That's true.
That
I need to go back to the gym, yeah.
Like this is ridiculous. Man. We gotta wait
I
till
agree.
August to get August.
I'm
Before the
about
gyms
to.
open up?
Stage three is like August. Yeah.
July 30th, they said. But you know, if we just do what we have to do, everything will open up earlier, just like stage one. Um,
That's what they
I
always.
feel
That's what they always say.
I'm trying to get into a kickboxing class, but they have some outdoor ones, which is good. So I'm a join an outdoor one just now. I'm about to get my left leg up in the air, right leg up in the air.
Hey.
Throw some. Nope, stop it. I'm gonna throw some punches, and yes, the legs will be up, kicking, fighting. No other reason than that. Um, yeah, get your minds out the gutter. So
Legs up in the air.
yeah,
You levitating, man. You
no,
levitating.
yeah, I'm airborne, but
Mm-hmm.
Airborne.
yeah, yo, I'll be able to do those jumping spin. Any man try to try me, I can just turn around and just hiya, just you're catching a whole heel to the back of your head. Mans don't know what to do when a fight's happening and someone throws a kick. That just
Mm.
discombobulates everything.
Mm.
Everybody's ready for a swing and just catch a leg kick like it's UFC. It's like, wait, hold on.
Mm.
You throwing kicks now? What grade is this?
The whole leg kick just throws everybody. You watch it in UFC all the time when they do that one leg kick and just buckle the whole man.
Mm.
Know what to do. But other than any competitive things, the Olympics in Tokyo is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird because what they're saying over there, what's his name? What is it? The president or the I don't know what they would call themselves, but
Prime Minister,
the
President,
the
Senators,
the president of the
Advisor.
Tokyo I'm not gonna do that. The president of the Tokyo Organization Committee said banning all fans from the Tokyo Olympics is still an option with the games opening during a pandemic in just 3 weeks.
Okay.
So there's gonna be no fans during the Olympic races, Olympic things.
Mm-hmm.
I swear you're losing a lot of money in that though. I would
Is
assume.
it? Yeah, you could be losing a lot of money or people telling the truth of what happened in the events.
Oh,
I mean, yeah. I mean, I mean, no crowd. You can always alter events, but I don't know. I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. What they're gonna. I just tell you the truth. I've been watching a lot more track and field because I like.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to ESPN2 and all those American channels that I have been watching. They've been showing a lot of like Olympic trials and different like track and field stuff, but more for like I guess because it's track season, right? So there's a lot more tracks. So I'm like, okay, I can't wait to see Jamaica just take over everything again. You know what I mean? Same old thing like we always do.
So you hope, yeah. You hope.
I mean, same thing we always do. Like
that's the same
Jamaica's
old thing.
like we always get it's either gold, silver, bronze. Like Jamaica's been that. Let's just say we all know
just
what
for your
Jamaica does.
sprinting. Okay. Yeah.
One out of many people.
One out of
For your
many
sprinting.
people.
Mm-hmm.
Out of many people, I guess whatever it's called. But we're always number one though. There's Usain, there's Sherry Fraser. I honestly what buns me is we don't get to see Sha'Carri. Is it Sha'Carri? Sha'Carri? Am I saying it right?
Sha'Carri, I believe so.
Sha'Carri and Shelly-Ann go at it. I
Mm.
already know what's gonna happen, but you know, due to the marijuana usage, she has been suspended for a month, I think,
Mhm.
and she'll only
Right
be
when it starts, yeah.
Yeah, she'll only be participating in the relays. Now, it, man, how do you guys feel about this? Because I have different like takes on it.
I'll splatter everything. Everybody lost in the situation. The rules not being updated to like 2021 standards, they lost. The marijuana shouldn't even be a thing. I guess the sponsors want Nike because Nike was like, "Hey, we're still backing her." So
all the weed smokers are, but all the weed smokers rock Nike anyway, though. So they're not, just gonna buy more.
They're just gonna buy more, right? Like, yeah, like the people lost because people just jumped and dig in and all that stuff. Then she lost because like you gotta have discipline when you're in that type of echelon environment too. Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. Besides like the sponsors or anyone who's backing her, no one really. And then Joe Biden, for some reason, popping in and being like, "Hey, the rules are rules," and you're just like, "Yo."
But here's the thing.
Exactly.
Here's the thing.
I'm zooming on Z's face. Do that face again, Z.
I'm gonna put it like this though. Like the reason, the way I seen it when I saw the marijuana use, I'm like, shoot. Because I was actually surprised. Like she's short. She's blowing people out the water with her running and all that stuff. And she's sassy, yo. She's an OG out there.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So then just imagine if she didn't actually smoke.
No, but hold on. Before we get
It'd
there,
be faster, man.
No, I don't think so. I think weed is more used as like I don't know if it enhances
what would it
enhances people. Like I don't think it enhances people to run faster.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't think it should be a problem that THC was in her system. Because if she's winning with the THC, what would be the problem? You know what I mean? But also the one thing I was thinking about is just the fact that Olympics is worldwide, right?
Yeah.
So since it's worldwide, I think they put it in a way where it's like not everybody in the world is allowed to smoke weed.
That's it.
That's an interesting
that's how I seen it. So like if everybody in the world was allowed to smoke weed, and it was one of those things that everybody's smoking weed and everybody's blessed to smoke weed and weed was just a thing, and then you realize that it's not an enhancement drug, okay, fair enough. You know what I mean? Like if you're gonna spend it for weed, now you're just pulling for strings. But it's not fair when someone's like, "Hey, look at that person, they get to smoke weed." As much as it's not something to think, but I think it's just, I don't know if you would see a crackhead in the Olympics.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I was actually gonna inquire. Is Tylenol allowed in the Olympics?
I don't know.
Ibuprofen. You said Tylenol, right? Ibuprofen, yeah.
Yes. Is that allowed?
Well, I mean, vaccines are, so.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying that no one's talking about that.
Know what's in those.
What vaccine? We don't know which ones. Like some people's like you're banned because of the Pfizer. You're banned because of like.
I'm surprised. Sidebar. I was okay. I'm come back to what you just said just now. First sidebar is I lost my train. Okay, I'm gonna go yours first. So like, what if you took a Zeneca and they look and be like, you can't participate because you took Zeneca? How would that work? We only allow Pfizer and Moderna. Any participant that is doing Zeneca has a Zeneca shot will not be able to participate in the relay, in the high jump, long jump.
I'll be upset.
Wrestling, power shots, anything. Get your Zeneca out of here.
That's true.
I don't know.
Even
I don't
fact
know
check
about
it.
all that. I would like, for me, like the fact that vaccines are not being questioned in the Olympics. Y'all want to question weed? That, you know, if you think about it, it will be a problem in 100-meter race. I would assume if it was in your system. I feel like, you know, it's kind of bad, but rules are rules. You know what I mean?
As
That's the
dumb as they
thing.
are, rules are
As
rules.
dumb as they are, rules are rules. They're already talking about, like, for me, the weed
But
stuff.
that you can't even say that. You can't even say rules are rules because they've been bending their rules these days. So
for me, that's the thing. That's the thing that's confusing me. For me, the marijuana thing, I understand. But the shower caps thing that I've been hearing, that people can't wear shower caps.
Wait,
This whole thing about like
while
the
they're
shower,
running?
while they're swimming.
Oh, wait, whether swimming.
I've heard of this whole swimming
underneath their
caps.
swim cap.
This, yeah, what? No, the swim cap. The what is it? The swim cap not being Olympics or something. You've heard of this?
No,
I don't know.
Swim caps, well, swim caps designed for black hair, not allowed at Olympics.
Oh, specifically not designed for black.
It's ruled out. I don't understand. The soul cap, apparently. I don't know what they call it. Soul cap. I read one of these one of these articles. I'm gonna out you because I'm not gonna say I say it. Indian Express. What is it called? Following global bash, FNIA released a statement on Friday saying it's reviewing the ban on the soul cap.
What?
Understand that?
What's a soul cap?
How is this even
listen to me.
possible?
I did not know what this was.
Because you know why? Why are they banning that when they know that they make bodysuits that are more for aerodynamics? They make swim gear that's for you to cut through the water. What does this cap
So
have
this is what
to
it says
do with
here.
anything?
What?
According to the Indian Express, it says swimming cap designed by UK-based company specifically for black swimmers with longer and thicker and more voluminous hair has been banned for use in the upcoming Tokyo Olympics. The caps were deemed unsuitable by the International Swimming Federation, and the decision has been widely condemned by black athletes and activists alike. Designed by a black-owned British brand, Soul Cap, the swimming caps are made keeping natural hair, black natural hair in mind.
Soul Cap?
According to it, it did not fit the natural form of the head, and their best knowledge, athletes competing at the international events are never used, neither require the caps of such size and configuration. So I guess the way it's made or the way it fits their head,
but that doesn't matter. When has the Olympics ever when in history has the Olympics ever told somebody's uniform was unfit for them to compete in?
That's the first time I heard that.
The only time I would think of that is if someone decided to run out naked.
Like straight naked.
But that's no clothes.
If someone decided, you know what, my uniform is my skin. Decides to just free ball or run off. That's a bit much. That's the only time I would think that would happen. And that's the only time I would think, the Olympics will never be, Greek. That's the Greek times, right? Greek times when Athens.
But even then, so that's like saying, so with the curly hair couldn't tie his hair up. Oh.
No, well, I guess. But you know what? It's just the irony that this is happening when there's a lot of black swimmers tearing up the place.
Oh.
And then going to Tokyo.
Like, it's just these things just happen. There's subtle moves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Because I swear these swim caps were also introduced earlier in the previous Olympics. So I don't understand.
You know what?
These are not new.
It's kind of like, you know how I see it? It's like, when you see dancehall artists, dancehall, pasa, them ladies or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they start, they're doing all these thick 630, bend up, jump and split and whatever. And they're doing their things in Jamaica, doing flips off of, trees and stuff. And you're like, holy crap, that girl's flexible.
Mm-hmm.
And then a group of girls or guys decide to say, you know what, I'm going to go to the Olympics and train,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and they look at them like, okay, you know, these guys are never going to win because obviously, you know, they don't have these things to train or whatever. They go out, they destroy the competition. So basically, there's a bunch of Gabby Douglases, a bunch of Simone Biles, and it changes the color of a sport. And then they say, you know what? If any of y'all go to Pasa Pasa, you're not allowed in the Olympics. It's like, I don't know if I'm making a point here, but it's kind of just like, I feel like it's anything they can use to, like, you know, let's just cover their mouth a little bit and let's just suffocate this situation.
Get some leverage. Whatever they can do, whatever tactic they can do to get some leverage. They're trying to bring some form of challenge or obstacle in front of these people so they can have a better aim or goal or win or ability to win. But it's like, no matter what you put in front of people, people are going to always, and it's funny, it's even more ironic actually, when you're going to put more adversity in front of a group of people who deal with adversity every single day.
We do it well. We do it
and
swell.
We do it well.
It's a norm. It's a norm.
It doesn't make sense. Why? You're only doing it for yourself to be miserable. Like, that's what it seems like.
You know what I always thought about? Like, I always said, like, I'm already think of it in my mind if I ever win the lottery. If I said, what did I say? Oh, I spoke to my partner about, imagine if Black kids were able to afford hockey. Like, I always thought of, because hockey is expensive, right? Soccer is like all these rep sports or whatever, they can be expensive, but there's people that invest into people, right? But imagine if they can afford the skates, the pads, because hockey is expensive. I think hockey is super expensive and it's super competitive because a lot of people there.
It's not even an expensive sport. It is, yes.
To start
yes,
up,
it is. It is.
Yeah, hockey.
But it's a bought-in sport. And people will not like me when I say this, but it's one of those sports where you just have to like buy to play. You pay to play, essentially. The same like golf, you pay to play. These are not sports that are super ingrained in skill set. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't know. Again, some people may be upset when I say this, but a slap shot does not take much hard. Like, it's not that hard to do a slap shot.
Oh,
no,
all you need to do is learn accuracy, but it's not hard to actually perform a slap shot. It is much harder to kick a soccer ball than it is to do a slap shot.
For me, yeah, no, I get that. The point I was trying to make though is the fact that, like, one thing I would love to do if I had like 2 million or whatever, I would invest it in some Black kids to learn how to play hockey
and tennis,
like book and tennis, any other sports like golf.
These are literally pay to play
places that were not there, because guarantee, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know, sometimes they're like, oh yeah, we'll let the token play because he's actually good. But if you got a bunch of people that are in it that are actually good, Black people, Black kids that are good, yeah, I get there's pay to play, but yo, when there's people that want to win, they're gonna let that get that. And
that's what, yo, that's funny.
You know what I mean?
Get that little ad. Get that
Nathan,
guy.
Get Tyreek.
And don't get me wrong, but I've seen that too, right? I have friends who are elite level tennis player, elite level hockey players, elite level golf players. And don't get me wrong, I've seen it. I've literally seen the fact that it's not even that the person themselves were so good at the sport. It was literally just people wanting them off the court, period. They just did not want to know that they were playing. That was it.
Yeah.
The funny thing with Tiger, though, Tiger made golf more money because people just they either wanted to see him lose or people just wanted to see like, oh, it's Tiger.
So listen, you think, trust me. And imagine, you know, some Black hockey players. I'm telling you, if there's more Black hockey players, like these little kids that, you know, that we invest into, that they can play hockey, And, you know, that would change the whole dynamic, because I'm telling you, there's gonna be some. I know there's some people that, yes, you know, they're like this. There's a little more color on the field, on the ice, but at the same time, there's gonna be some people that want to win at all costs.
At all.
I think it's possible. I mean, Jamaica has a ice hockey team.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So I feel like if there's a way that we can invest into these things, you know what I mean? I like a lot of rich people know about the grants. We don't know about the grants. So if there's
some people know about the grants, man.
Some people know about the grants, yeah, but like, you know, but here and there,
be applying.
Right. But the way I see it, like, I feel like, you know, if there was some money that we can put into it.
Basically saying you want a lot of cool runnings everywhere.
Cool running everywhere. Like yo, there's certain things that I'm seeing. I see some black people, I see some black kids do with just the little things they have. So imagine if you give them a pair of skis and say, yo, go jump that. Crazy?
Go jump that?
You think these people will be so? I will tell you, the one thing is that first year that you say, yo, especially skater gear, you see these people in their aerodynamics suit. Give a person from Jane and Finch from the hood a pair of snowboards.
Yeah, the visual is crazy.
Like with the hoodie and a thing. Like, come on now.
That visual is crazy.
If you just invest some time into something constructive. But another thing, I don't know how much Canadian Olympic players get when they win in Canada or whatever. I don't know how that works. But I just feel like, you know, that I feel like it'd be nice. That's just how I feel. It'd be nice to see some black people in the Leafs. Some black people, I feel like if that happens, like the NHL would be a different color. It wouldn't be, and at the same time, it'll be more black players that have a proper lineup. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys know what I mean, and I'm not gonna go any further with that.
A proper lineup.
They went to Brittany, or they went to Eglinton West to get like a proper. Not just go to Supercuts and get a whole shave off.
I can't.
I don't know how to style. Let me just shave it off.
It feels like Brillo pad.
It's so coarse. Shave it off.
It's so coarse.
Did you say words like that? Coarse? Listen, shave it off.
Okay, so let's get back to the swim caps now. Is there anything on the other side? Like, what, aside from people having a lot of uproar about this ban of these head caps, what are they providing as a substitute?
That's a good question. I want to know. That's something I want to know, because I think they're thinking like, you know what, let's just take off the shower caps so it'll bring down their speed by a second with their coarse hair or something.
It'll bring what type of physics is that?
No, but you think these people don't think that way? You think those people don't think that way?
When your black hair is wet?
According to our calculations.
It holds more water.
Okay, so yeah.
We don't know what their reasonings are. We don't know what their reasonings are. We just don't know.
So if you do the butterfly stroke, it makes you turn into I don't know, like a different type of bug. That makes you 3 inches
the stroke
faster.
Style. That is a butterfly stroke is a stroke style. Okay.
No, I know.
Yo.
Here's this. This is the butterfly.
Straight butterfly.
I can't.
Sometimes I just feel like they don't want to see us win. That's all. That's all it comes down to. They don't want to see us win. Yeah. Like certain things I can understand because rules is rules. And one thing you got to realize as us black people is they have the scope on us all the time. I feel like they have the scope on us for every little thing. There's a lot of people that get away with a bunch of different things, but they have the scope on us. So you got to act accordingly. You just have to. As sad as it sounds, I'm not saying for you to stand down on, you know, what you believe in, but I'm saying like, you know, when you know that drugs is one of those things you can't do, you just can't do. You know what I mean? Don't say it, you know what I mean? You just gotta have to go with the rules.
So let me throw a monkey in your wrench in your throw a monkey in your wrench.
Monkey wrench in the gears or whatever.
Yes.
Just a sidebar. I don't know if monkey in the wrench
is a good.
Yeah.
But they call it why do they call it? I hope there's no racial thing. You know what? The wrench.
The wrench. Let's throw a wrench in there.
Let's put sugar in the gas tank. Let's put sugar in the gas tank. Yeah.
Okay. But how about the incident where they are now admitting and allowing a trans individual to compete? And this is a trans woman, i.e., biologically born a man, who is now transitioning into a woman and is allowed to compete in women field activities. So isn't there any form of hormonal or medicinal or drug use also being used in that process? Why is that now being accepted, but some THC? That's the question.
Well,
see,
well, here's my hold on. Here's what I've I've known and heard about how this thing works. I like, this is just, you know, don't take my word for it, but apparently in order to be a certain gender, you have to have a certain amount of estrogen. Estrogen or testosterone, one of the two. I think you have to have a certain amount to be considered that. So there is technically no there's no advantage if they have a certain amount of estrogen or a certain amount of testosterone. I don't know how that works, but that's what I've so something like that.
So whatever the prior testosterone is, it has to be at this limit, and then their estrogen has to be at this limit. But then there's something called bone structure and muscle structure, and
muscle density,
which doesn't. They're gonna find a way to do it, but until then, like right now, they still have the muscle structure of a fully grown adult, right? Yeah. So, because I don't think adding estrogen to like would shrink their bones like that. Like maybe over time. Myself, but
I don't know.
But from the pictures I've seen, they all, I don't know, man. They're all like, so
for me, it's kind of like, and especially in the actual game they're playing in, I believe is it shot put or is it
she was doing weightlifting.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, weightlifting. I'm sorry. When was this transition? I mean, no, and I'm not even trying to sound facetious or anything or saying that, that this individual should not compete. But it's more so like, how long into your transition have you been competing? First off, have you been actually engaging in your transition? That's one. Two, like maybe if after a certain period of years have gone by, then you can compete. But if you just started right before the Olympics, I don't think that's a little fair. And I mean, how is that any different to me? How is that any different from a person or a woman or a man just injecting more testosterone in their system?
I really don't know. I really don't know. I just know like the scientist aspect of the estrogen and testosterone. That's something I've known, and I'm like, okay, well, I guess if that's how it goes, that's how it goes. I don't know. I think if they're doing testing for like athletes when it comes to like drug use and whatever, I think they're doing the same thing for everything else. I hope. Like I would believe so, because in order to make everything equal, you know what I mean? I think that's what they do. I don't really know, because that's a D's wrench in the gear, because I don't really know that, right? Like, but I would believe it anyway to make it equal. That would be how. Bone structure, I don't know about that. Like, I mean, I don't know.
That's a factor. Yeah, bone and muscle structure.
Yeah, it is a factual thing, but I don't know.
But it's also the hormonal doping. You're not allowed to do hormonal doping. That is against the rules.
Apparently, it's allowed now.
But now it's not. Now it's accepted.
On the technicality,
I don't know. I don't know that concept. I probably come back next week because I will definitely be informed. Hormonal dope. I don't even know what. I even know what.
That's when okay. So men and women, they would engage in. It's kind of like steroids, right? It's a form of steroids. But what would happen is that you would increase your testosterone levels by doing this.
So when you're working out, you get,
yeah.
Your muscles don't get tired. Therefore, your muscles get large. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, so like what the baseball players are doing.
Allegedly,
exactly.
Yes. Allegedly.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. So if that's against the rules, this is another form of hormonal doping.
I mean, I guess, but I need to come back with some research on this because I don't know. I don't know. Truly, I don't know. It does sound wild, but I don't know. I can only know about the drug part because, I mean, like there's beer drug controversies that I can relate to.
Barry Bonds.
Not relate to, but like
what's
like I can see. I've seen John Jones.
Oh, the John Jones, yeah.
John Jones been doping for beer things, and he comes back kicking people's heads off. But I mean, if you really test a man for Eglinton, I mean
the cyclist. What was that guy? Something.
Yes, Pierre something.
No, it was
the Live Strong guy.
He
did the Live Strong campaign.
The longest one cyclist in Paris. He was from Paris. I know who you're talking about.
No, the
cyclist. Are you talking about
the
one? Remember, there's two cyclists, controversial cyclists. The one
that lost drugs, he lost his ball.
The one that
he lost his ball. The missing ball one.
There's two. I only know one that killed his wife.
Oh geez, whoa. Okay.
And
how's mine worse?
And then another one that was caught. Like he had this Live Strong campaign, I think it was called. Everybody had the Live Strong bands, and then he found out he was like doping or something.
Yeah, it might be him.
I think it's him, but I don't know his name.
I got the name. Tour de France race again. No, seriously, he lost
his balls. Well, I mean, riding on those bikes.
I mean, okay. Quick sidebar. I don't know.
I tried a spinning bike and I nearly separated my whole.
Did he create soft seats?
I tried one spinning bike and I said, "Yo."
After a while, your pelvis is just.
Yo.
I don't know how he rides so long like that though, but
I mean, they have specialized seats.
Lance Armstrong. Oh my goodness.
Lance Armstrong. Yes, I know that guy. I know. Yes, I've known of him.
Missing a whole testicle.
I didn't know about that. But I can understand if you ride bikes like that. you ride bikes like that and you're just bending over, just riding, bridging. You can't tell me one day your jewel don't shift to the side.
Yeah, that visual is crazy, man.
I can't.
Because you're riding, just bending over one.
Shift to the side.
Oh no!
Shift to the side. Oh no! You kind of.
No, that I lagged a bit in my back. Yeah, my back. Oh no! Am I lagging?
No.
Oh, okay.
Wait, just a quick pedia. So, Lance Edward Armstrong is an American former professional road racing cyclist, regarded as a sports icon for winning the Tour de France 7 consecutive times from 1999 to 2005. Armstrong's reputation was tarnished by a doping scandal that led to him being stripped of all. Oh wait, sorry, I didn't say it properly. Reputation was tarnished by a doping scandal that led to him being stripped of all of his Tour de France titles. His titles have been stripped.
Well, yeah, sometimes that's what happens when you dope. You get stripped. Marion Jones got
in more than one way. Then
got stripped, yo.
No synthetic weed, or you too will be naked.
But that's the thing. You gotta understand this too. Like for the Sha'Carri thing, it's America. You know what I mean? So America, they will do anything to win. One of my benches said that. Like America will do anything to win. So, I mean, if they like, you know, if you know this where this is from, they will sweep the leg if they need to.
They will sweep the leg if they have,
Right. So, I mean, I don't think I know they got him into. He's like, no, just I know she smoked the marijuana, but relays, please. We gotta run. We got to run. We're tired of Jamaica. Canada just shows up whenever they feel like and just try to kill us in the trials. We tried every day. We wanted this gold, and then look, a breeze just passes us. And then the man's just there celebrating before he hits the damn finish line. We need to win, you know? For the sake of America. Okay? So, at the end of the day, I feel like there's a target on your back anyway, and you just have to play it safe. That's how I see it. Like, I know that the rules are the rules. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Certain rules, I feel like they do need to challenge, like that head wrap, the soul cap or whatever.
The soul cap
that needs to be challenged. That needs to be challenged.
That's the dumbest thing I heard.
I mean,
this month, and the month just started.
If they start winning with whatever, here's my thing. Would a do-rag be acceptable? I don't want to be like.
If someone wins in a do-rag, they are legendary. In a do-rag? With the flap out?
With the flap out?
Oh.
With the flap out? Tell you the truth, do-rag with a flap out swimmer would be easier for me to understand who's the swimmer. You know, there's times I'm watching the thing and I don't know who's swimming in the line.
That is, but then when you see the flapping in the wave,
that's my indicator. I'm like, go there.
Mm-hmm.
What would be lit in the flap out would be like the dives. You know, when they're on top of the thing and they jump and they do like the dives.
Oh, and they just go
and the flap.
And then you know what the song would be in the back? What's that song?
Oh, don't tame it.
Swag surfing. Swag surfing. Stop this.
That'll be the song, man.
That'll be hilarious. But that's gonna be an interesting. You know what?
You flip, and then
and no fans in the Olympics. Does it even matter if no fans in the Olympics?
Yes, it does matter. It does matter a lot.
You need
because then who's gonna be there aside from the team?
The coaches
to actually like
camera people.
Yeah, promote.
The truth. It's just fun to hear what they say.
Yeah.
Like, I would like to hear, like, as much as like, there's no crowd. I like to hear what they win, what they say. They win, it's like, yep, yeah. You can't censor like a live moment.
Mm-hmm.
Or one of the track mans talking trash to the next chance person's like, you're roid ass. It's like, what? You know, some people just look at you like, American. Like, you know what I mean? You'll hear some things now. You know what I mean?
So like, okay, so you hear the gunshot, and you just hear the feet. You just hear the feet.
That's what you're hearing. You know what I hate hearing though? When it's relay, and I hate hearing the I think it's because it's high school track. I hate hearing when someone's touching the not even the baton, the things, the hurdles.
Oh,
why am I saying relay? The hurdles. I hate when I hear someone hit the hurdle because I'm scared that they're just gonna mangle up themselves.
Like
people that get mangled by hurdles are unforgiving, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Hurdles, when you see people drop by a hurdle, like it is terrible.
It is, yeah.
It is terrible. You know someone's injured and their hurdles is just sticking up in the air, yo. Just so like one side sticking up, the next one sticking up, and the man's just mangled in a hurdle. It's just they're unforgiving. Like the person's not standing, but the hurdle still stands in one way or another. Like
it's the consistency you have to do with. Like if you
I know it's consistency, but like when when you're in a race, it's so mental because you're in a race and like even your steps are off or whatever, and you're trying to just run 1, 2, 3, run 1, 2, 3, run 1, 2. Oh, I missed 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that's it. You know how much times I've seen like someone just mangle up in a hurdle? I'm like, oh, and then they have to get up and continue run, or sometimes like I seen one man mangle in the first hurdle and mangle in the second hurdle, and you're just like, okay, just turn around. And then you just hear, and then you're just hearing the clink, you're just like, you're just shaking because you're like, oh, like, oh, he made it. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not trying to laugh, but it's a traumatic situation. It's like just seeing an accident over and over. Like, like the sound haunts me, yo.
So James, did you do hurdles?
Never. I never did hurdles. Yo, I wouldn't have no form because I don't care how fast I'm going when it's a hurdle. I'm jumping with all my might over that hurdle. You know, some people jump just to get past. Me, I'm jumping high. If I have to just step over, you know how you step over like you're stepping over like a rail?
Oh, like
I'm taking my time, run, step. I'm not jumping like I'm those hurdle guys. And plus, you gotta have your leg has to be like stretched. Because you know when the hurdle stretch, they do their leg back and they do the stretch on the floor or whatever.
They go like that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You gotta do that.
That's
if I ever did hurdles, I'm done. You're gonna see a man. I'm using hopping over a fence techniques, or freeze tag techniques when you're hopping over great parkour type thing. Yo, you think, yo,
that'll be hard though, like because you're running and you have to. It's like you have to put your leg like this and then leap over and then do it again.
And the worst thing is, you'll see I've seen mans just miss one step or half a step. And they stick their leg out to hit they stick their leg out and they think it clears the bar and their heel hits the hurdle. Oh. The other end of the hurdle just kicks up and it's over. You can't stop that.
Yo.
You can't stop that because that means if you kick the hurdle, the other end that's on the ground is coming up like this. And that's when your body in between your legs, crotch, whatever, you're getting mangled up. So and the track is unforgiving. That turf ain't fun too to rub your
people don't realize it's for those listening at home. That's rubber, like that's
track, hurdles as a unit is dangerous. Okay, it is. Take it from me, and what like those little dumb trap. Like trust me, the people that make the offset hurdles, they've been through hell and back because.
I was actually going to say they need to start extending the jump pit from now on. Did you guys ever see that clip of the guy? I think so. He literally cleared long jump.
Oh, long jump. Yeah.
Yeah. He cleared the whole base and literally shorted himself because he was going to hit the concrete on the other side.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
I hope they start extending it.
I've seen weird things. I've seen steeplechase where a man said, you know what? Forget this. He's not gonna jump and step his foot in. He did a somersault into the water. And I'm like, really, dog? He said too much. He said, forget it. He just stood up and just went whoop into the water. I'm like, okay. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing. He does not give a damn about.
I mean, it's great when it's a hot day and the water's cold. Yes.
I get that, but you're in a competitive situation right now and you decide to flip up. Okay. What is the next topic we have other than
the Olympics, whether or not drugs are they're following the rules or not?
But what was the other one?
Nothing really with Corona, really. We
did Corona.
The relationship. Oh yeah, you said that you're gonna follow up with that, but
what was the would you rather question, Delpes, you had?
So the good one. You might have to look for other ones in the meantime.
I can't.
So in the secretion ceremony, you have a good old time, a consensual time, and out of your mouth you say your partner's. No, sorry. With your partner, you say your ex's last name, or you say your partner's best friend's name. This is a scenario called "Would You Rather." For those who are watching, you're gonna choose. So, would you rather say your ex's name during the ceremony, or would you say your partner's best friend during the ceremony?
Would you rather say your ex? Wait, so hold on. So basically, it's in the midst of, whatever you're planning to do.
Yeah.
What if you said, would you rather say your ex or your partner's best friend?
Best friend's name.
Best friend's name. So your ex name or your partner's best friend's name?
Yeesh, that's just
my ex. I'm done.
Yeah, I'll go with X.
I'll do my ex.
Oh man, I'm about to have a toaster flung
That's
at
a mix up. That's a mix up. But yeah,
because
of course I would say none, but yeah, just saying your partner's best friend, that's kind of wild. Because that's a whole different issue you gotta unpack right there. That's kind of wild. Still, that's wild. That is wild. Definitely.
That's a untouched, uncrouched walking path. So
yes,
because for me,
that is a problematic situation right there.
If it was her best friend, now she goes, hold up, wait a minute, you have thoughts of this, but then now she goes, wait a minute, hold up, does she have thoughts of you? So now all of a sudden it's like, of course this is after I said the name, and I'm sitting on the bed, ducking pillow hits. And then she says, "Oh, how long have you been thinking about my friend?" I'm like, "Oh, I made a mistake."
Yeah, and that's a whole thing. That's a whole thing.
Then she's gonna confront her friend, and then you're hoping like the friend plays dumb, but then the friend has that body language that gives it away almost like yeah, I'm kind of feeling your man a little bit. Oh no!
Wow, that is a mix up.
Oh no!
I have one here that I've read. It's like, would you rather walk in on your parents doing the deed, or have your parents walk on you doing the deed?
The parents can walk on me. Parents can walk on me. Yeah, parents can walk on. Yeah, I'm not trying to see that. No way.
I'll be doing the deed while I'm married, so yeah, I don't mind my parents walking in on me.
I should hey, all right.
I don't ever want to see my parents be making another sibling. Hell nah.
It's because they're making another. Wow.
Hell nah. Hell no. I don't want to hear that. I don't even want to know that's happening. So, my mental mind believes nothing is that they are done. They're not doing this.
So you walk in the house.
Don't put a scenario. They are not doing these things.
So you walk in the house. It's abnormally not abnormally quiet, but it's quiet. So you're kind of like, what's going on? Usually I hear whatever. You're making your way to the kitchen and you just hear faint noises and you're like,
let me tell you something. If I hear any type of slackness going on in that house, I'm moving out. It's obviously you don't care about how I feel. It's obvious you don't care. You don't care about how I feel living in this house, hearing these things. I am moving out. It's obvious.
You approach either.
There's no discretion anymore, and I don't even want to hear. Like, listen, I don't want to hear certain.
When you hear that, when you hear the ball out, you're like
I don't want to hear no ball out. I don't want to hear any of that. Like, put it. A whole new meaning to Lord Jesus. What? No. I don't not.
Parents can walk in on me.
I'm moving out. I'm out of here.
I'm not about.
And they're not even gonna ask it. Where y'all go? I'm not. I'm just gonna look at them. You guys are monsters. And just walk. You guys are monsters.
How dare you?
Nah, no way. No way.
I need these eyes. I need these eyes to see you. And my eyes just can't, Wait, Z didn't even answer the question.
Wait, what did you say? What did Z say for real? Why you smile like? Is there a story? Is there a story to tell? Is there a story to tell? Oh, okay.
Just no answer. I plead the fifth.
Oh wow. Wow.
Okay. Why would you plead the fifth?
Here's another thing.
Wow.
This is hilarious. You know, this is a funny one. Would you rather only be
Okay.
able to be on the bottom during that or only on the top for the rest of your life?
Wait, what?
On the bottom. I'm great.
I'm talking about when you're married, guys, and it says, would you rather to be able to be on the bottom during intercourse or on top?
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
Or you're thinking something different. You better chill.
No.
But
No. That's a good question. Now on the bottom because I sweat a lot. I don't want the sweat droplets to drown the girl and everything. I'd rather have it like go in the bed.
my wife,
So
listen.
She can straddle me. It's fine.
That's funny. Well,
because I sweat, man. Like it's I mean, all the sweat dropping and no.
You know what that reminds me of? What you're just saying about that post on Spiritual World that was for Mandem.
Oh yes, we have to go through that. Just pull that up. That's what I was supposed to. That's where we were supposed to go. Well, let me answer that question. Top or bottom? Wow, that's actually a tough one.
That's like only because of sweat. That's really the only reason.
Because I mean, back in my days, I was very versatile. I was doing multiple things.
Although I was at top.
That guy sound like he got stiff, but yes.
Like no, oh wait, hold on, chill out. No. I was saying like back in my days, you know.
And the flexibility was there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, back in my days, you know. Mm-hmm. When I was your age, I'm joking. But you know, I would say, I don't know, because you know, with my wife, of course, I'd love to be on top, but there's days that you just want to be lazy. You know what I mean?
Oh.
You know what? I'll be on top. I'm a missionary warrior. I'll just say that with me and my wife. Okay.
Because I'm a missionary warrior.
Okay, now let's go through this post that what's his name? His name is Hakeem. Hold on. Hakeem Anderson has posted, and this is basically a must read. This is for people that I guess that decide to do things with your significant others or partners or whatever you plan to do. Mm-hmm. This is just something, or to keep notes when when you're married and stuff. It says, bro, starts with this thread. It's a thread, but he starts with this. Bro, the first way to take care of the vag you are sexing is to take care of you, your penis, your body, and your mouth. Let me explain. This is a thread. As men, we carry bacteria. It is natural. So it's important to maintain regular hygiene. Clean your piece, ABI. Just run a cloth past it. Hold it and lather the homie with soap and scrub a dub, bruv. Pull that skin back. You really should get blank and clean it up. It carries bacteria once in a while. Basically saying wash your crotches. Wash out your crotches.
Wash your crotches, man.
Tell you the truth, for me, this thread has nothing to do with me because this is something I do every day.
Not only wash your crotches that are said in that thread.
No, I'm just starting with this here. I'm starting with this though.
But see, that's a big start.
If your hygiene it is a big start. This is the biggest start. But he also tells
people to brush their teeth too. So
well, of course, and people should be brushing their teeth as well.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. If these are the things that are not being done, let's start at the foundation of hygiene. Let's start at the foundation, which is brush your teeth, wash your face, and Like take a shower, lather up, soap, rag, all them sitting there, loofah, whatever you want to do.
Do not take the raw bar of soap and
Exfoliate. That's what
exfoliate. You have to
exfoliate this
exfoliate.
in.
You can't take
Right.
You can't take the raw bar of soap and just glide on your body like come on.
Mm-mm.
You mean tell me after the washroom you can take the raw bar of soap and shoot to the moon?
Don't do what these people do in the videos. Don't do those shower when man's just rubbing straight bar soap to their body and not lathering and rubbing. This put white. You know what I mean? We see those commercials. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
They're just a pass through, like just a pass like they're rubbing lotion on their hands. No,
you gotta like
okay.
You gotta use
You gotta rub the dead skin off, Benjamin.
Actually, for this beautiful segment, we should actually drop the products that we use. So one I use is called a Japanese washcloth. We were speaking of Japan earlier. It's a Japanese washcloth. It's a exfoliating rag, basically. Very, very strong. So you have to be very gentle with it. But it takes off all the dead scab, the dead skin, everything. I don't know if you can see it, but it's taking off everything. It's a very well-made product. It's like I think you can get 3 for like 20.
Amazon. This man's doing a straight plug.
I mean, yo, Amazon.ca, made in Japan. Check it out.
So another thing it says, sperm carries bacteria. Once in a while, pull out instead of emptying whole loads inside the gal. Too much sperm inside her thing can cause bacteria to form in there. Practice to dismount, my homie. Pills ain't 100% Loctite.
Yeah, they're not.
Ever seen newborns with IUDs in their hands? I've heard of this about newborns waking, like the baby giving birth with a high IUD in their hand. Like, yo, so you thought what's this? Firm grip. Like, so what's this? You thought you were just gonna. You thought I can't be killed. I have enough. You can't. No.
I shall rise as the baby holds the hot IOD in its hand.
It's like the man wrote, when your balls are itchy, that's yeast, fam. Wash up, dry up, cool off. Hey, that's what he said there.
Quick sidebar.
I wonder how many guys are thinking about that now. They're like,
that is hilarious. That's a good question. Listen, I sure okay.
Wait, go back to the secretion for a second, fellas. Aim at the floor. Pull the hose out.
This guy, listen.
Aim somewhere else, man.
Delpesh, you can't be disrespecting people's house to them about aim at floor. Because someone has to clean that up. You can't be endorsing things like that. Someone is going to have to clean that up.
You can use what's that product called? Is it Bosey? Is that that floor cleaning thing? Hold on, let me Google it.
Listen, leave it alone.
Bona.
Listen. We are not
Bona cleaning products.
We are not endorsing this. Okay.
So if you guys aim
this
at the
is
floor,
by Delpesh, and this is Delpesh himself that said this.
If you guys use
we at the vent do not what's the word? Agree, support this message.
If you happen to have your boat spilling, make sure to use Bona cleaning products. You do a little on the ground. You put a wipe, and you're good to go.
Anyway, let me get back to this. Your Amazonian pubes don't make you manly. Shave them off, fam. They carry dead sin, sweat, and bacteria. You want your girl to blow you? How? When one pube strand is longer than her Peruvian inches. How, Sway? Shave, trim, Manscaped. Mina can't mow it down or off.
Oh, he said it in the back
I
home.
I don't know if that I don't know, but I hope yeah. But hey
man, trim your stuff, man. What is this? Some women too, like yo, like in the action area, it should be bald. I don't care if you have hair on the top, but like if you if she has like hair around the lip, hair that connects to the bottom and then goes in the ass to the no Z. No.
I think what's it called?
What do you think this is? Clip that.
I think what's his face? Shout out to Extra Gravy. They have, if you need a Manscaped, you can use their promo code. I don't remember what it is. I know they say at the start of their podcast, so go over there and get your promo code if you need to shave. If you don't trust a razor thing, that lawnmower, whatever it is, that Manscaped over there. Funny?
Quick sidebar. I've used what's it called, the Gillette thing before. Actually, it actually works pretty well to me. I don't get bumps.
Well, but you're willing to take that risk. Not everybody's willing to take that. You took the chance, and you could go ahead and take that chance. But yeah, have fun with that. Like,
I mean, I haven't got cut, bumps, nothing. So
hey, that's you, man. Hey,
Otherwise, I use the how they have the pinch ones. So for hygiene chip number 2. So we had the
oh Lord, here
the Japanese washcloths, and then tip number 2 from Del Nigiro. You gotta have those small miniature ones, and you have to title it in your bathroom. Private clipper. Make sure you label it, guys. You don't want someone going in your bathroom and they use the clipper and start using it on their head and top and everything. No, you have to.
Oh my gosh.
To label it. Hey, this is for private only.
Man is lining up their hairline with the Manscaped. Oh no.
Do not
catching angles.
Do not line your hair up with the Manscaped.
And the man's asking, what does that smell?
Oh,
let's get on the subject of your pelvic shrubbery. If one of them bad boys get caught in the wetness of her kush magoosh, the friction of your piece creates during smokes will cause a tear on her lips.
Oh,
that tearing your bacteria, sweat plus dead skin, a nasty infection for her. Fam.
Damn.
If you blanking love it enough to keep it healthy. Keep reading, you beautiful man. Yeah, I think you're beautiful because you're out here getting all this knowledge. So take care of her. Take the compliment and don't feel a way about it. Own it and grow up. Okay.
That's
another one. Not wearing the right size of boxes of underwear can cause your love area to sweat. What do you get? Stay with the lads. Bacteria. Stay with me, lads. Bacteria. How do you feel when we go back to 2 6 less? Stop effing multiple women in the raw, bro. What's wrong with you? Yeah, it doesn't make you more manly sampling that. It's not. You're not okay, and you need to cut it out. Outside AIDS, HIV, and many STDs you contract going around like that. You're ruining people's lives, broski. The more women you sleep with, the more you put your girl at risk of contracting disease. Buy condoms and strap up. Cause your little egos are fragile, and some of you will F around after this to prove your power. Idiot. This guy's Jamaican. I just realized it. Hakeem? Of course his name is Jamaican. Hakeem. Half the time I see it. Hakeem,
yeah.
Hakeem, yes, man. Hakeem Henderson.
You cannot be the raw bandit.
I'm like, I knew I'd seen some pot on this a while ago. Now you wrote idiot. Okay, that makes sense. When her pH balance is off, her sitting carries off a smell about it. It's acidic and pungent. Before you start scrounging your stupid face in disgust, scroll back up and this tweet and stop blanket on the woman because you're ruining your girl's life, bro. That's effed. Do you have a primary care provider? Yeah, bro. A doctor? You don't, do you? If you do, reply with his contacts so the bro go get checked too. You need to get checked. I don't care how clean you think you are. Book regular visits. Annually full body checkups too. You could be carrying, I'm not gonna pronounce that, but it's a STI. Yes, it's a STI that carries a parasite homies carry. It causes foul-smelling vag discharge, genital itching, and painful urination for women. Only dudes carry the parasite, and it only ever reaches women through sexual contact. Bro, a woman can get trich without a man, bro. Before you touch her, wash your hands. Scrub the homie. Get in there. Scrub, homie. You're out here with your greasy, scratchy, untended fingernails trying to rub on your... Okay. Bathe every day, twice a day even. Blank after you F her and okay. All right, there's a lot here.
No, we gotta read it. So yeah, so
are we? This is an informative session, so I guess I have to read it all.
So
is that what you're telling me?
So pause it. Yeah. So,
I mean, the last part is brush your teeth. Yeah.
Like, yeah, make sure your nails are cut. Man.
As he's talking about, if you're gonna go down on her,
like, make sure your nails are cut. No grease, no oil, no dirt. Like, come on.
All this basically says how fragile a woman is, and susceptible she is to a lot of things.
And I understand this. I totally get it. I get it. That's all I can say here. It's like, it makes sense. I understand this.
Like, we're just hearing this. I'm just like, I just do this. I already do this, so I don't know.
Yeah, this is nothing new, right? So it's nothing new. But whoever's out here, going about not bathing, not doing, expecting your lady to do things, listen to me. You are a criminal. You need to figure something out. You need to figure yourself out. You need to get your priorities straight, bro.
There's some raw bandits out there.
There's some bandits. You need to figure yourself out. Okay? You're already doing something bad if it's out of marriage. And then you want to go out here, you're just doing things with no shower. No.
I mean, that's an audacity thing. How dare you not shower? And
how dare you guys do infidelity and not even clean yourself?
Infidelity and not shower.
Stop this. What is wrong with you? I'm not promoting it, but you know what I mean? This is just how dare you talk to people not brush your teeth in the morning? That's one thing.
That's
one thing. That's not even sexual thing. That's just a lifestyle.
And Hakeem didn't even get to the internal of like what you should eat. I'll tag him and be like, yo, you talk about the outside, but talk about what they should be eating.
He does talk about diet too.
He did?
He probably did, but I didn't read them all. There's probably a whole heap there, but
he talks about a lot of stuff.
Yes, but shout out to Hakeem for that. You know what I mean? For reminding these people. A lot of people, like I've seen, is like, yeah, this is a thread that everybody needs to read. Nerdsy, I'm gonna ask you this because this is one more for the men. Is there any ones that you can say for the ladies?
I think they would be about the same, essentially, like groom, upkeep, showering. But the thing is, one thing that a lot of people do need to know, that your yoni is self-cleaning. So she does actually do what she can to like make sure she stays very clean every day, right? So douching is actually going to throw off your like pH balance and all that other stuff, right?
It's just
it's a self-cleaning organ or a part of the body.
It's like a kidney.
It's actually cleaner than the mouth.
Cleaner than the mouth.
Yep, the yoni is
I do not know that. I did not know that.
Yes, it is.
Well, I don't know any of this stuff. I just
You know, the sad thing I realized too. Usually, when I smell the underarms are bad, usually it all falls apart from there.
Listen to me.
I wish I could be wrong, but usually when the underarms are bad, it's like,
bruh, hygiene is a big thing for me, bro.
Like,
and the thing about it, it's like if I know I'm smelling the waste, and I feel like not even it could be somebody, it could be just one
whiff?
breeze past, like not even a whiff, because that's too much of a smell. Just feeling like something is wrong, like not even feel, just a subconscious cue. I'm like, I don't want to be around anybody. I want to go shower. Like that's just what it is. It's like, man, I'm not going out like this.
James. Some people have the audacity, knowing they smell like that, and they're in your face like that, walking left, right, up, down. The breeze is hitting you, hot breeze. You're like, oh man, they're all in your face. Get out of my face. Like
common courtesy when I drink coffee, or even sometimes I drink tea. I always chew gum after. I always, just for the sake of, I don't want somebody to tell me my breath thing. I always do it. Just play it safe.
See, on my hands, I don't want to smell bad aloe vera. Please, tell your sister to make a good choice in their life. Tell them.
Like,
I will let them know that they need to change their diet.
Like,
yes.
I'm even conscious for like my foot. Like,
it can be.
I'm worried about like the smell of my feet sometimes. If I go, I'm like, yo, take off your shoes. I'm like, oh. I don't know if my foot
how they're gonna be today.
How they're gonna be right now, because it was a long day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like there's just certain things that I'm just like, oh, you gotta
you gotta go to what's it called, a manicure place. Soak that foot. They may be upset at first, but they do their thing, and
Listen,
then
I've tried a thing with myself. I had the grater to my foot one time, and I went too deep, and then like cut up my foot them. So I'm gonna place. Yeah, I'm gonna go over there and let them deal with me still.
Those small.
I'll pay the money to have them deal with me.
Those small hands.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
For the professionals or the people who know what they're doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for a black-owned one so I can,
know a few.
You can deal with me. Yeah, man. So you can deal with me.
Yeah, I know a few. If you ever need.
It's a whole process. They take down the eagle talons. They get rid of that 2-inch dead back heel thing, which apparently. So I catch a joke on that one. It has usefulness. Yes, it looks a ways, but if you got to go hiking and you have that 2-inch thick layer, I mean, your feet are never gonna hurt. But if you do it often and you're tender, like your feet are gonna hurt. Apparently that's the thing. So
no, okay.
So I guess put some shea on it and try to make it look good. But if you plan to go hiking, just keep that extra layer. Keep an inch of dead skin. So your foot not hurt up at the end of the day.
Hey, I don't know about that. I'll have them deal with me still.
But I just want to say I'm not a professional doctor or anything like that. I just want to clarify that.
Take precious takes as a grain of salt sometimes, because you just
But the first two are solid though. The first two are solid. Name your clippers and what they're used for. And use exfoliating. That I can put.
Name your clippers.
Name your clippers, man.
I'm gonna get the Manscaped though. I have to get another one.
They're on the 4.0 right now. I think. Wait, are they on the 4.0?
Yo, there's YouTube ads. Those YouTube ads will never let me remember. Will always remind me to get one. They
have good marketing, like.
See, and I think that's why I really enjoyed this post, because it was kind of like a scream of hey in your face.
Go beard your kid. Go beard.
You say you love it, but how much do you love it? You don't love it. You not love it. Let me show you how you not love it.
They're just saying, go beard your dirty kid, your dirty. Like, it's one of those.
Right.
Like, I don't want to cuss about what buddy say. You dirty little
beep. Go bed. That's funny.
But the accountability was definitely nice.
Don't just sap water. But yo, sometimes I feel like these kids, these people, I don't want to say kids, but these people haven't been. You know how back in the day there's some nasty kids that were like, you know what? It just went to adulthood. That kid that I showered already, and they didn't really shower, just splashed some water. And then now you have these just walking out about, just giving people their parts. That hasn't been showered in 24 hours or 12 or 8 hours or.
Oh my God, man.
You know what I mean? Just and you know what I mean? And ladies, like, I don't want to put no blame on. No, I'm not gonna do it. But hey,
smelling like pig's feet. Or like
I'm not saying. I'm not gonna do it. I am not gonna do it.
Smelling like.
But the problem is,
makes me think about how I have to smell pig's feet again. Whoa.
And the sad reality. Some mans, they're like, then it's not that bad if the girl's still doing something. It's like, oh Lord.
Oh man, that's quick sidebar for the young lads growing up. Always stay away from the guys that say, "Hey man, the mango, it doesn't matter what her face looks like. pussy's pussy. Stay away from those guys. Stay away.
I remember used to hearing that back in the days. Like
they will hump anything. Oh my goodness.
You are going to regret those words one day. You are gonna regret those words.
Like that's that's you? You did you and her? That's you? You did? Oh,
I'm hearing man.
Don't be that guy.
You're catching termites in your skin.
Oh, it's gonna
like man's are catching like man's are dealing with some dirty situations. Figure it out, guys. Figure it out. But I think that will be it for today. I think we need to end it. We need to end this because
maybe I don't know if you guys want to do it on a kind of sad note. Just a rest in peace to our classmate, really, Siobhan Jones.
Yeah, R.I.P. Chevy. He's passed away. He passed away.
Yes, very rough.
Very rough. Unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I'm tell you the truth. I'm just tired of how Toronto is moving. Like as a whole, is already like I'm already tired of it. So like
I'm very slack.
Yeah, like weird nonsense.
Snoopy's been talking about that. Reduce, no more gun violence. Stop gun violence.
It has to be stopped.
Yeah,
it has to be stopped. Like, and
I think a girl's working with that at work. Like, the two people passed in a courtyard in the building, up in her area, just back to back too, and it's just like. And the kid
shout
lost
out Miss Scooby.
Scooby,
yeah. Miss Scooby, man, Miss Scooby. She did a post the other day saying like, "Yo, 22 students that she's teach has passed away by gun violence."
That's.
I remember she was at Von Road as a teacher. Now she's a principal.
She's a principal, yeah.
You know what I mean? So
wow,
it's a shocking thing, but like it's a lot more. One is one too many. And I don't know, man. Like,
this is wild, man.
It's shocking. It is shocking. It is shocking to me.
Left behind a daughter too, which is like, while I was getting the news, like I didn't factor it in until like a little after. I was like, damn, he's a baby girl. Right? So
it's, I don't know. It's I don't know. I don't know. Like, words can't express that stuff. Like, I'm tired already of it. Like, it's getting out of hand. Like. People that are shining, they're getting shot. Innocent people are getting shot. Like
wrong place, wrong time shot.
Like
mistaken identity shot. That's like what?
It's just too much. It's just too much, and I don't know. I'm already fed up. And it's just like I don't think people realize how much power we have if we just. We're together. Like these politics is like
what do you gain from it? Like nothing.
What do you gain from it? Like you're not gonna gain anything from this. Like every gangster movie, every Don or whatever, it never ends well.
Like very
it always ends in loss. It always ends in loss. You can have so much for so little time, but it always ends in a loss.
Yeah.
So what's the point? What's the point? People and the thing about it is, and pride is a devil at the same time. Because people think that's all they got, and I believe no, that's not all you got. There's way more in this world to live, Lord. There's way more. Like I don't know, man. The way I see it is just it has to stop. It has to stop. It does. Just there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like it shouldn't take all these like people to like all. It just has to stop as a whole. That's all I can say. That's all I can really say. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know when the wake is gonna be, but
I'm not sure. But yeah. So yeah. Do you guys have anything to plug or anything to say before we wrap this up?
Prayers out to the family. and his daughter especially.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, man. Accountability. If I were to title this, it's like. I mean, some of us are accountable, but it's like I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a strange time we're in. It seems there's more evil energy in the air lately. It's like it's a lot more.
I don't know.
More grace.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't know anymore. I'm kind of just like I don't know anymore.
Right.
I don't know. I don't know where to start. And the problem is everybody has a different way of starting. Like everybody thinks, oh, it's revenge. Oh, it's this. We should do it. Like, and it's like, oh, I just don't know anymore. I just don't know. I don't know. And everybody's like, oh, we have to be like Atlanta. And like I hear everything. And I'm just like, do people even want that? Do people even like, why is Toronto considered a screw face capital? Like, why? Like, there's just so much things that just, why are there so much cliques that, don't want other people to shine? Why are there politics? I know when blood is shed, and then sometimes you just can't turn back. And I just don't know. So what happens when it's innocent people?
That's
what happens then? It just doesn't make any sense. So I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. I think we're just gonna wrap this up. If you have any questions, send to askthevent@gmail.com. We're on Instagram, we're on SoundCloud, Spotify, iTunes, all that. Linktree at the Vent Pod. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. And this is the Vent. We out. Peace.
Peace. Yeah.